events. अच्छा, इसको तो रेड कार्ड मिला हुआ है। AMF.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lazio have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think...
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Romagnoli is there, and he can get that clear. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Is number 10.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Now that looks a decent ball. Asensio goes for the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Corner number 2 then. Provedel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lazio are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedro. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely worked. And it's hoisted clear. Asensio! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Asensio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Asensio! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's a key interception. Cancellieri. And it's Guendouzi. Now it's Castellanos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a searching pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Good running, strong and purposeful. Marusic.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
Chance for a shot! Cataldi gets rid without sophistication. So their fourth corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes.
Marusic with the clearance. Guendouzi. And Pedro. Baresi makes the interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Romagnoli. Cataldi. Vecino. Pedro. O'Shea cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guendouzi. And he cuts out the supply. Cataldi. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, charge, surely! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's O'Shea, played with finesse. Provedel claims comfortably. Pedro, quarter of an hour into the second half. Tries to pass it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Lazio, number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14. Substitutions taking place.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He can get that clear. Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's had it nicked away.
Substitution for Lazio, number 11. Castellanos. Number 5. Matthias Vestino.
Lazio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Substitution in progress.
Deli Bashiru. They want to be quick to recover this. Searching pass he's played there. Dia, and the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, important interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Romagnoli calmly anticipates. Marosic.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Azar. Romagnoli cuts it out. Pedro. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Again, red card I have to remove Mbappe and bring this person. $57 goal मार चुका है जियो अंडर ये 13 मैचेस में. Truk, 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 truk.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't... Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Diogo Dalot. Mount. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely aimed pass. So we're still where we started right now. Xavi Alonso. Oh, this looks sharp. Asensio. Nicely shaped ball. Look at this. Tries a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ugarte. Heaven. And it's Dalot. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes. No, can he finish? And we have our very first corner. Now this... And a chance! It's in! Oh, offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Takes a shot! And he's done it! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
After 35 minutes is number 11, Pele.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Has a look and plays it forward. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. Shaw.
2 added minutes has been
Evan.
indicated.
Euro. And it's Dallo. And it's Mount. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And with just the goalkeeper... And the finish! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's a real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He won't be happy. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Euro.
Well, they've stamped some authority.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Ugarte. Almost an hour gone. Goulart goes steaming forward. Now it's Pelé. Searching passes. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he's forced to go back. Robertson. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the header! And he's gone direct here. And it's lofted through here. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ugarte. Can he get on the end of this? Mount! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Coming on the
So time for
field
change,
is
and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lewandowski to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Marco Asensio. Coming on to replace him is
Bruno Fernandes.
number 8. Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And it's Menu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's picked his way through.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? And he's there to get it away. That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Who there? Coming on the field is number 4. Phil Foden. Substitutions taking place.
Here comes the Cisco!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello attendees, this is a...
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Real chance! Goal! And what a start! That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The goal scorer.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. No, he's not getting any further than that. Okafor. Strokes it back. Pass is just off target. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Okafor, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Robertson. Rodon kept his eye on it, and he's there. And now the breakaway. Hazard running with the ball. Is there any support? He might chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Arda Güler. Kagawa. He's tried one! Sensational from Kagawa! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Goal!
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's chosen to go back. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Looking for options for movement. Hazard showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
There's the header! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 10.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Güler. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great vision. It's played through for him. Oh, Mbappe! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That'll be a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Too easy here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kagawa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he plays one through. Look at face and the shot! He has done it! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And we're underway again. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Okafor.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the... Okafor! It's a goal!
The goal scorer after 55 minutes is number 19, Okafor. Okafor. Okafor.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He could be in here. Can he finish? It's in! And that really is so impressive.
After 58 minutes is number 19, Okafor. Okafor. Okafor.
Leeds playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
He's having a go! And that is faded wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Ampadu gathers from the goal kick. He's a shot. He's had a shot! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scorer after 63 minutes is number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Substitution on the field, number 19, Okafor.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
And things are...
Chance, surely! And he's hit it too high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers
Substitution.
forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Rice. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Driving forward. Now there's a... It's Calvert-Lewin! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Calvert-Lewin.
Leeds making another
Number
change
3,
here.
coming on the field, number 10, number 20.
And now they can
Allison.
spring out of defence. Harrison knocks it into space. Montreal gets good distance on it, and that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? Played into space out wide. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution in progress.
The Mecca! Oh, he really got hold of that. Rice, and he was quick to react. And it's Aronson.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Rodon. And it's Bogle. He'll try to keep this alive. Now that looks a decent ball. Goulart is in a really good position out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Lewandowski. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. That's going to go a long way. Ricky Puig. And here's it's Lewandowski! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ricky Puig plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Great ball if he can get there, and he's picked it up out wide, and he decides to cross it. That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso.
A case now of complete control. He's in a great position here, and he shoots! No mistake! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Goal! After 32 minutes is number 11.
Granada give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And he's forced to go back. Yuri. Xabi Alonso. Tries from distance. So will they make it count again? That's a decent clearance. That's a throw. And here's Xabi Alonso. And it's Azar. Has a shot! Superb from Arda Güler! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Tries to pass it through. It's Lewandowski! Racing over the bar.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on
Just a
further.
quick announcement. We would like to
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're underway again. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, extraordinary.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now it's Lewandowski. There's the shot! And in he goes again. Now, how often do you see that?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pass somewhat off target.
Substitutions taking place.
Could try cutting inside here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Puyol. Courtois gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Yuri. That has been knocked clear and reclaimed it in a trice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's really well manoeuvred.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hazard with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has left him in a heap. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Caught offside that time. Into the last 5 minutes. Always onto this. And they're quick to get it back.
4 added minutes has
And
been
the shot!
indicated.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! He's kept it out just. Defending of the desperate variety. That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on to replace him is...
Cross to the back
number
post.
18, Alvarez.
That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Goulet voted man of the match,
if you do
and
have a chance
deservedly
today,
so.
Please take some time out to give your support to
Your
our
reflections
Better
then,
Stadium
Jim?
Fund.
Well, the look on the manager...
Dstuds.